good morrow. We were not expecting anyone. I am Mistress Elizabeth Turton, lady of the house. My husband is not here at present. He is abroad at Lichfield buying horses for his amusement. I have been in the garden collecting herbs, which are growing well now that the weather is fine and goodly growing has started. I do warn you that you have entered a house where there has been much snuffling of the head and fever here of late. But fear not if you are afflicted, as here at Oak House we administer to ourselves and our friends and neighbours fitting remedies for all manner of curable diseases. For we cannot conveniently have the advice of a physician or a surgeon living here as we are at Bromwich, remote from any market town or city. Many people attempt to cure a cold by getting drunk, but this is a very hazardous and a foolhardy experiment. To stay and stop the sneezing, scratch the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands, rub the eyes and the ears with the smell of white lily, and bathe your hands in warm water. If you cannot sleep through coughing, put an ounce of powdered sugar and pour thereon as much brandy as will cover it, or indeed a little more. Then put it upon the coals and light it, till it takes the fire, but no more. Then let the patient drink it all at once. If a man shall be troubled with a disease called the rheum, which stuffeth the nose and falleth down the nostrils, he shall in very short time be eased of this, if he but touch or kiss with his mouth the snout or nostrils of a mouse. Sadly, I've only got this rat to show you what I mean, but you get the point. For a cold and to draw rheum from the head and comfort the brain, take an orange and peel off very thin the yellow rind. Roll it up conveniently to thrust up into the nostril, turning the inner moist side outwards to be next to your flesh within the nose. Put a roll into each nostril. It will cause sneezing and make much water, which will run down the nose and then comfort the brain. For a sore throat, 'tis good to gargle flowers boiled in vinegar and honey, or mint sage, rue and coriander herbs boiled in cow's or sheep's milk. To dissolve a tumour, use the ashes of a swallow's nest, burnt with the young ones still in it. Make it into a poultice or an ointment with oil of chamomile and sweet almonds. This is excellent. Above all, do not go from a warm fire to a cold bed, nor from a warm bed to put on your clothes cold. Our knowledge here comes from books, from godly religious men who conduct experiments from the most famous of authors and from most curious manuscripts. But in Bromwich there is much ignorance remaining, and disease are often treated by superstition and ungodly corruptions. I must be about my work now, visitor, but I will ask the servants to give you something for your cold and your fever, and I will ask them to bring you some ale and some bread. Please be comfort.